Hello guys, and welcome back to the channel. Another urban adventure today. Now, the title of the video, is this the most urban fishing lake in the UK? Well, I'll tell you what, I'm going to show you around and you can tell me. Just about to arrive now, I think. Now, as far as I know, or as far as I've seen up to now, this has always been fenced off, but I'm sure there's got to be a way in. Part of the adventure, innit? Let's have a look. So there it is. I mean, there's urban and then there's this. I found like a sort of passable bit, so I'm gonna try and climb over, and lucky you're getting a POV of me hopefully not falling over. Let's have a feel. Come on baby, right, I don't know, man. Whoops. Come on, come on. Probably should have took my bag off before attempting this, but kind of in. Hope there's nothing expensive in there, I can't remember. Holy moly. Oh, I could end up with one of these up my bum. I hope not. Shall I just go for it? Just gonna go for the leap, I think. And we're in. Whew. Right, see you in a minute. So dodgy here. It's so overgrown that I can't get through that path, so I'm gonna have to climb down towards the water, and hopefully climb back up the other side of this bush. Let's see. Yeah, nice and clear this side. Sweet. Whoops. Now, this used to be an actual fishery, believe it or not, and as far as I know, this side has got nothing in it. I haven't seen anything on the walk round. I believe it's this side that was fished. So this is what I was aiming for. We'll see, eh? Okay. Right, I'm going to get set up and we'll talk again on the other side. So I've got one rod there. It's little to no features to fish to. It's literally just a basin. It's actually very deep as well. I did just throw in a bare lead before I started fishing just to see what the bottom was like, and it just kept going and going and going down. I was like, crikey. So it is deep. I'm using a feeder, if that makes any sense to anyone. A feeder on a small size 10 hook with a bit of pepperami on it. Pepperami can be a really good bait for carp, especially in places that, if you don't know what they like, they generally will like something meaty like that. Yeah, just taking in the scenes, baby. So I just shoot some nice scenic shots of the urban environment, and I turned around and I thought, I swear my tripod was there. Well, it's gone in. Jesus, honestly, that's so weird. How did that even happen? I'm sure it wasn't that windy. Oh, clearly it was. Jesus. Oh, honestly. I need a friend, a supervisor. Now I actually found this place on Google Maps when I first moved into the area a few years ago, but as it often is with these places that are really close to home, for some reason I tend to overlook them. Now I've got the GoPro and I'm doing the channel, I thought, yeah, it'd be a really interesting place to film, because as I said about 3 times now, it's I mean, there's urban and then there's urban. I mean, this is urban. Yeah, this is definitely the most concrete in anywhere that I've fished. Believe it or not, it was once a fishery. It isn't any longer. I'm not actually sure if there are any fish left in here, to be honest. Sparse to little to no information online. Just the guy sometime in 2023 said, yeah, the place is closed, but feel free to fish it if you can get in. I did struggle, as you saw, but I did get in eventually. That fence weren't going to stop me. Once I'd seen the lake itself, I thought, right, I'm definitely getting my my line wet in there. And also, as a sort of a leap of faith, what I did was I actually put all my rods and stuff over before I got over. So by the time I got them over, there was not really any choice. I had to get in because my rods would have been left there otherwise. So yeah, but it worked. I got in. So yeah, right, I'll have another walk round in a minute, see if I can see any fish, and get back to you. Now I have got another rod, which I set up for float fishing, but one of those incidences where, you know, you try to be a bit lazy in order to make things easier, and then it actually makes things harder. So I rigged up the float rod on when I was at home, collapsed it all down very carefully, but still kept it all rigged up. So I walked down here with it. By the time I got down here, all the line was tangled, everything was a mess. I had to cut it all away. I'm gonna have to re-rig it anyway, so that was pointless. But we live and learn. I'm gonna do that now, I think. Well, if I don't catch anything today, it's not been a complete waste. Found myself a new fishing rod in amongst all the rubbish. Lightweight, telescopic, banger. And there is the beautiful Thames. Why people want to pay £750,000 to live next to that, I do not know, to be honest, but people are paying it because they're going up left, right and centre, these apartments. Now I've just had 2 guys come past and talk about fishing, both completely opposite opinions, facts, I don't know. I quite often have this where you'll be fishing and someone will go, oh, you never get anything out of this bit, mate, it's only in this bit over there, and you go, okay, you know, because I don't have any local knowledge, so I'll just go with it. And then
another person will come and say the opposite, and that's what's happened. So one bloke came past and he was like, "Oh, have you not had anything?" I said, "Nah." I said, "How long have you been here?" I said, "An hour." And he was like, "Jesus, usually you should have had to have gone out." And he said, "Oh, but you need to fish in the other one, the other lake." So I've come over to the other dock, I'd call it. That's what it is, an old dock. And then another guy's come past and he stopped and he was like, "Oh, any luck?" And I said, "No." He said, "I don't think there's anything left in here really." And I was like, "Oh, brilliant." Because the guy who just came past said there was loads in here and they were massive. And he was like, "Nah, I don't think there's any big ones left. There's been a big sort of a chemical spill in here or something." And I was like, "Oh, great." So who knows? Who knows? He said there are some fish in here, but not many, and only small ones. I don't mind. I'll have a small one. Got about an hour left, so fingers crossed. Okay, so that's my float in now. Just going to keep an eye on that one. And my feeder rod, my bottom rod is just there. What I've done is I've released the drag on that, so the reel, if the line gets pulled, it will just take the line, so it can't pull my rod in. So I'll get time to get down these extremely steep steps. Knowing what I'm like, I need time because I will throw myself in that water otherwise. So what I've decided to do is change tactic, because I'm really not sure what the bottom's like in here. I wasn't very confident fishing on the bottom. So what I've done is I've literally taken all my tackle off and I've just tied on a single hook to the end of the line, and I'm carrying around a loaf of bread and some ground bait, and I am just looking. Because again, another guy's just walked past and said, "I've seen fish in here," and I said, "What, recently?" And he said, "Yeah." He said, "Yeah, I've seen some big fish in here," and I was like, okay. So if people are seeing them, then they can't be hanging around the bottom all the time. Who knows, maybe I'll spot a couple and I can cast towards them and tempt them in. We shall see. What a unique venue though, eh? I've got to say, there's something quite creepy about this water. It's so black, deep. I wouldn't like to fall in there. It's just got a weird feeling to it. Whoa. A shame these places just left, aren't they? Not managed at all. Makes it quite cool for me though. So I've had no fish so far. I always struggle to sort of work out what to film if I'm not catching anything. I mean, if I'm lure fishing, it's fine because I'm just throwing the lure out, reeling it back in, and at any point the fish could hit it. But when you're fishing static for carp and the fish aren't biting, I can't just film the rods and show that to you for like 20 minutes, can I? Because you'd be bored. But then at the end of the session, I often think, oh, I haven't actually filmed much of me fishing. It's just me talking and walking about. Because those are the only times that I think, oh yeah, I'll film this bit because it's something interesting. Oh, I'll get there eventually, I guess. Maybe I need another creative mind to help me. Here's some beautiful shots of the dock. Now, you have to admit, it's pretty cool, isn't it? Beautiful in its own way. I just wish I'd pulled a fish out. It'd be nice to have a fish with this background, you know, or with the tower blocks in the background. That'd be really cool. We'll see, eh? Maybe I will get one. Maybe I will get an urban carp. I've had an urban pike, tick. Urban carp is the next one on the list. Now the pike season's over. Right, gonna leave it there, guys. I think gonna call it there. No fish today, but what a venue, eh? I mean, we could go to one of these day ticket venues every time and film it and catch hundreds of carp and hundreds of bream and hundreds of roach. But where's the fun in that, man? I mean, look at this, look behind me. I like having an adventure, finding these little places that maybe no one knows about or no one knows what's in there. And fishing those places. So that's what I'm going to do. That was a bit weird because the guy, I just caught eye contact with a bloke then as he was walking past, and it kind of put me off. Oh. That's another thing about these places. People everywhere, and they ain't fishing, so they just look at me like I'm an absolute weirdo. Looking at me like, how did he even get in there? I don't even know how I got in here. I don't know how I'm going to get back out again either. Don't worry, I'll put the camera on my head, you can get POV again. Right, although I've already said goodbye, I thought I might as well switch the camera on for me getting back out over the fence, just for comedic value if anything goes wrong. So wish me luck. So I found this piece of wood. I thought that would be quite handy to like climb up if it holds. Right, here we go. Oh god, I just heard it start creaming in already. Oh my lord, this is a little bit scary. I think maybe I should have just gone to a day ticket lake. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Right, okay, okay. Right, 1 foot over. It probably doesn't even look that high. 1, 2, 3. Oh, we made it. We made it. Just got to scale this bad boy behind me now, but that shouldn't be a drama. Right, this is where we find out if all that working out's been working out. Right, ready? Come on. I was just hoping and praying that this wall didn't lead into someone's back garden, and it hasn't, so that's good. Right, bye lake, we'll be back. I will get a carp out of here, maybe in the summer. Right, from the top of this wall, it really is goodbye this time. See you soon.